Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Jackass Retro. My name is Matt, and we're back again with another daily what sold video. This is everything that sold in my store yesterday, which was March 9th, 2022. We had a pretty good day. 43 items sold across 33 orders for a total of $538. So a lot of stuff to go through, so let's have a look, shall we? All right, here we go. First up, we've got Everett, Washington. This is the Commerce Building, a 1910s era divided back postcard. This one's still unpaid, although I'm sure it probably will pay. Sold for $16.16. I'll update if this one doesn't pay out. Pretty interesting. This one listed and sold on the same day. This is a cadet wife pass for the Cortland Army Airfield in Cortland, Alabama. Interesting piece. This is one of those things you can't really comp. But I thought pretty neat here, the instructions here. Observe the restricted area limitations, will not take camera into restricted area. Observe the rules of Enlisted Men's Service Club, and will not in any way interfere with my husband's schedules. This is World War II era. Listed and sold the same day for $14.95. Stuff like this, sometimes you just gotta price it on a hunch. So pretty happy with that. It's been in my death pile for quite some time, so really happy with a quick sale on this one. Next up, talked about it yesterday. There was a customer who came in and bought 12 postcards the day before. Came in again yesterday, bought another 12 postcards. His order on this one was $49.35 for 12 postcards, and I'm going to just kind of go through all of them real quickly with you. So first up is a chrome postcard, Holiday Inn in Pontiac, Michigan, with the guy with the light there. I guess it's supposed to be Paul Revere, or whatever, just a generic old English innkeeper, I suppose. This one sold pretty quickly. It was $3.95. I know the price on that one. San Francisco trolley. This one's this view is coming up. Cable car. Actually, I don't know the street, but I want to say this is High Street. Cable car, San Francisco. Looking down California Street. That's close. So purchased this one. President Roosevelt and his family. This is an undivided back. We have the Pennsylvania tunnels in New York City. Divided back era. Hi from Hawaii. Some hula girls always do pretty well. This one has some interesting stamps on the back for advertising. We have the Cathedral of St. John the Divine in New York City. Linen postcard. If you're new to postcards, linen postcards, you can usually tell by, if you look closely, you can see the texture here, especially in the fields, the cross-hatching. Next up, we have Sheraton Hotel in San Francisco, California. This is the interior ballroom and restaurant. Notice the theme here. Another San Francisco postcard. This is the trolley on the turnaround on Powell Street. We have the interior of St. John Cathedral, New York, New York. This is a hand-colored Albertype postcard. Albertype, pretty good publisher, pretty well known. We have Easter greetings with this giant cock. Has some damage, but I mean, that's a pretty nice giant cock, and a gnome off here in the distance going to steal his eggs. Here we have a cable car, again, coming up. Maybe this one's on High Street. Cable car, Hyde Street. There we go. I knew it. And then again, it's actually a slightly different card. Believe it or not, I've changed image, I think. Yep, totally did. They bought two of the basically exact same card. It was slightly different on the back here. So those 12 cards all sold for a total of $49.35 plus shipping. Next up, we have City Motel in Richmond, Virginia, with some really cool classic cars in the parking lot here. Dear Midge, it's been raining all day and it's pouring now. I'm really ready for bed and it's only 7:30. I'll watch TV for a while. Hope you're all fine. I miss you. So yeah, sold for $4.95, and my regards to Midge. We have the interior of Trinity Lutheran Church, Detroit, Michigan. There we go. Sold, listed and sold same day for $2.95 plus shipping. Here's a really interesting lot. This is a lot of 15 original red border Kodachrome slides of Tiger Balm Garden in Hong Kong. So this was my first view. I thought probably the most interesting of them. Red border Kodachrome are the slides you want to find. They're definitely the ones that command the most, and having anything Hong Kong is definitely good. Had this one up for $54.95, and I took an offer for $40 plus shipping, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm currently working on sorting a huge amount of slides I've acquired over the past few years, and definitely moved some of them, and definitely nice anytime I can get $40 for some stuff I've been sitting on for a long time. Here we have a jam can label, Cloverleaf brand jam. This one listed and sold same day, or actually sold the next day after I listed it. I have 8 more sold for $6.60 plus shipping. Jam and fruit labels always do pretty well, so this one's pretty happy with this. All Good Wishes for Easter postcard. This is a Sepia Easter, copyright 1911, Majestic Publishing. A lot of times you'll see these kind of cards and they'll say for like hand coloring, and it's not always the case, but keep an eye out for those. Little kid feeding the ducks, kind of cute. This one here sold for $3.95 plus shipping. Here we have Creeper Santa Claus peeping through the window. This is a artist signed Catherine Elliott. You can see her signature right over here. This one's been up for a little while. Came from the collection I purchased from a local collector. It's a Winchback, although not specifically attributed to John Winch, who is a very renowned publisher if you're new to Postcards. This one, he doesn't seem to have any problem with Creeper Santa here, so I'm very happy with the $14.95 that this card brought. Next up is a 2-card lot. They sold for a total of $10.90 plus shipping. So we have Waterworks in Chicago, unposted. And again, we have another interior of Trinity Lutheran Church in Detroit. I had quantity of 2 listed, and both sold within 24 hours. This is a pair of shoes, men's Dockers premium dress black. I purchased a eBayer out, bought their whole store, migrated over all of their stock and listings into my store. This here pair of shoes has been up for 3 years in my store since November of 2019. Not the greatest pictures, as you can see. They're brown shoes here and black shoes here. They're actually black. It says so in the listing, and I saw them myself. They are actually black. This sold for $9.95 plus shipping. They were up with incorrect shipping, so I actually ended up making like $5 on these, which honestly, I'm trying to blow out that inventory, so I'm perfectly happy with that. We have Clare, Michigan, bird's eye or aerial view. This is a chrome postcard from the LL Cook Company. You'll see a lot of real photos from the LL Cook Company, especially of the Midwest. This one here sold for $3.55 plus shipping. We have Memphis on the Mississippi. I mistakenly said that this was a night view. Not sure why I said that. probably because I was selling similar from one of my own listings and didn't change it. Always try to keep an eye out for that. Easier said than done. This actually came from another reseller I bought a number of postcards from. So thank you, Cameron, over at Gravity Goods. It is still paying. So this one sold for $4.46 plus shipping. We have the Deserted Village Museum, Allaire, New Jersey. This one, no idea where it came from, but sold for $2.95 plus shipping. Top of the World, Denver and Salt Lake Railroad, Colorado on Moffett Road. I love the person up here on top of the rocks. This one here, been up for a little while, sold for $7.15 plus shipping. This line here is indication that somebody failed to clean their scanner before scanning. We have the Lincoln Speech Memorial in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. This came from a recent estate auction lot, actually recent, back in October. I have about a dime each on every card from that collection. So this one sold for $2.95 plus shipping. Harbor and Lighthouse in South Haven, Michigan. Been listing a bunch of Michigan postcards that I picked up at the Colorado auction. This one here obviously has seen some better days, and I priced it accordingly. Sold for $4.95 plus shipping. We have the First Presbyterian Church in Milton, Pennsylvania. Again, from that same collection I purchased last October, the collection of Mr. Herbert A. Love. This one sold for $3.55 plus shipping. Clarksville, Tennessee High School. Sold for $4.46 plus shipping. This is a white border era, unposted. No idea where I got it. Here's a Mattel Thing Maker mold. This is from the Giant Creepy Crawlers set from 1964. These are really kind of fun things. I've been selling these for several years now. And I actually purchased lots around Christmas time right off of eBay and sell off the pieces individually. This one here sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Here's a window decal, vintage of the Milwaukee Sports Arena in Wisconsin. Sold for $11.35 plus shipping. These are cool. I've sold a lot of window decals. They're very collectible. Some of them only go for $3, $4, $5, but there's definitely ones that can go a little bit more. This one sold very quickly for $11.35 plus shipping. Here we have a dealer card, dealer sample card. We know that from the back here, the Simichrome sample. Here's the prices for buying these: $7.50 for 1,000 cards. I mean, $3.50 for 500, or $5.50 for 500 anyways. Not a super common subject or view. Plus the fact that it is a dealer sample, I think helped it along a little bit. This listed and sold same day for $14.46 plus shipping. Sold another craft lot of scrap vinyl records. This was a lot of 100, and it sold for $29.93 plus shipping. We have the Canon in Norwalk, Connecticut. Unposted. This is probably 1930s, probably early 1940s is my guess. Sold very quickly for $6.60 plus shipping. This came from a lot I purchased right off of eBay. So we mentioned the Creepy Crawlers line earlier from the 1960s. In the 90s and early 2000s, another company called Toymax did a similar product. And in one of the lots I purchased, I got a number of the Toymax molds. And this is from their Universal Monsters line. So we've got, Teen Wolf, and we got Frankenstein, and skeleton eating a grave thing. This one here sold for $11.29 plus shipping. I also sell a good amount of vintage costume jewelry, and this is Tortellani matching clip-on earrings and brooch. You can see it's seen a little bit better days. You can see some of the wear on it, but I think that actually adds to the charm and character of it. You can see it even better here. Really pretty set regardless. I probably purchased this in a lot at some point. It's been up for a few months, and I took an offer on this for $20 plus shipping. Here is Nantucket, Massachusetts. Nantucket cards have been selling quite well for me recently. This listed and sold same day for $12.10 plus shipping. It actually was up for $14.95 and somehow got caught up in a sale that I'm running. So the customer definitely got a deal. I typically don't put on sale my brand new cards. But yeah, really, really nice one. Interesting subject too. You don't often see the moors, and I love the tracks that are just kind of leading through the field here. Pretty neat. Here's a state map view greetings. This is a modern era chrome postcard. Sold for $2.95 plus shipping. Been up for a few months. Charles River in Newton, Massachusetts. I have a feeling I probably undersold this card slightly. It's an undivided back. There we go. Rotograph Company. I forgot to mention that. Rotograph is definitely one of those cards I like to, or one of those publishers I like to mention when I can. This sold for $2.95 plus shipping in a matter of a couple of hours. Got a PlayStation 2 memory card in yellow. A little bit dirty on the back even after I cleaned it. Sold for $3.95 plus shipping. Last month I listed a whole bunch of my video game death pile. This was in there and I just decided to list it on its own. Sold a record, those Lazy Hazy Crazy Days of Summer, Nat King Cole. Really good condition LP. Not super valuable, fairly common. Sold for $6.26 plus shipping. This had the original inner, which is good. Always good to mention if you've got the printed inner along with your record. Sold a knife block. This is a J.A. Henkel's 13-slot in-drawer knife block. I actually purchased this with all the knives in it, and then I sold off the knives one by one. This one was one of the leftovers, so I listed the knife block. I don't usually have free shipping, but there was a few lingering items that do have free shipping in my store. This sold for $33.98, and it went out in a large flat rate box. So I'm probably making around $10 on this after fees. And our final item in the video, this is a Western Airlines Follow Your Flight brochure. Pretty neat. Kind of open it up into a map. And this actually went to another reseller who has a store in California that specializes in maps. So pretty cool. Pretty neat little piece of ephemera. And this came from Facebook Marketplace. I'm in a number of ephemera groups, and a lot of travel ephemera came up. I probably got less than $1 into this, and it sold for $25. All right. Well, that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I do want to thank everybody from yesterday for the great response to the first one of the series of the video. It's always great to have that kind of response when you start off on a new series. So thank you. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and there's other ways you can support the channel down below. Thanks for watching.